Black history is filled with stories of triumph, resilience, and innovation. From the early days of slavery to the modern civil rights movement, Black Americans have continually fought for their rights and dignity. But some stories, especially those involving tragedy and injustice, remain buried in the shadows. These are the stories of individuals whose voices were silenced, whose struggles were overlooked, and whose contributions were forgotten. Today I'm shining a light on one such case, the horrifying attack on Recy Taylor, a woman whose fight for justice helped ignite the civil rights movement. Her story is one of immense courage and resilience in the face of unimaginable adversity. Recy Taylor was born in 1919 in Abbeville, Alabama, a time and place where Jim Crow laws dictated the lives of Black Americans. These laws enforced racial segregation and disenfranchised Black citizens, creating an environment of systemic oppression and violence. She was a sharecropper's daughter, a devoted wife, and a mother. Her life, like many others, was marked by hard work and dedication to her family and community. But on the night of September 3, 1944, her life took a tragic turn. As she walked home from church, a place of solace and community, she was confronted by a group of men who would change her life forever. While walking home from church, she was abducted at gunpoint by 6 white men, driven into the woods, and brutally assaulted. This heinous act was not just an attack on Recy Taylor, but a reflection of the broader racial and gender-based violence that plagued the South. Despite her trauma, Recy did something many Black women at the time were too fearful to do. She spoke out, naming her attackers and demanding justice. Her bravery was a beacon of hope and defiance in a time when silence was often the only option for survival. Her bravery caught the attention of the NAACP, where a young activist named Rosa Parks took up her case. Parks, who would later become a symbol of the civil rights movement, was deeply moved by Recy's story and committed to seeking justice on her behalf. Parks, serving as an investigator, launched a national campaign, gathering support from figures like Webb Du Bois and Thurgood Marshall. These prominent leaders recognized the importance of Recy's case in the broader fight for civil rights and lent their voices to the cause. Despite overwhelming evidence and 2 grand jury hearings, no indictments were ever made. The legal system, steeped in racial bias, failed to deliver justice, highlighting the deep-seated inequalities that Black Americans faced. The system failed her, allowing her attackers to walk free. This miscarriage of justice was a stark reminder of the pervasive racism and sexism that permeated every level of society. But Recy Taylor's courage did not go unnoticed. Her willingness to speak out inspired others to do the same, and her story became a rallying cry for those fighting against racial and gender-based violence. Her case fueled outrage, shedding light on the rampant sexual violence against Black women and the failures of the justice system. It sparked conversations and mobilized communities to demand change. Historians now recognize her fight as a precursor to the Montgomery bus boycott and the broader civil rights movement. Her story is a testament to the power of individual courage in the face of systemic oppression. Decades later, in 2011, the Alabama legislature finally issued an apology, acknowledging the grave miscarriage of justice. This long overdue recognition was a small step towards righting the wrongs of the past. Recy Taylor's story is one of resilience, resistance, and the ongoing fight for justice. Her legacy is a powerful reminder of the strength and determination of those who refuse to be silenced. Though she never received the justice she deserved in her lifetime, her courage laid the foundation for future generations to continue the struggle for equality. Her story continues to inspire and empower those who fight for justice today. If you didn't know her name before today, now you do. Recy Taylor's bravery and resilience are etched into the annals of history, a testament to the power of speaking out against injustice. Recy Taylor's legacy lives on through those who continue to fight for truth and justice. Her story is a beacon of hope and a call to action for all who seek to create a more just and equitable world. This has been a Black History Spotlight, bringing hidden stories to light. By remembering and honoring these stories, we ensure that the legacies of those who fought for justice continue to inspire future generations.